Hello everyone, in this video we're gonna compare two revolvers. These are the Crash and the Archangel. Keep in mind that the stats you see here, yours might differ. As you know, this change, either you have some attributes that I don't have, depends on the role, or ones that I have and you don't, or the values would be somewhat different. So same goes to DPS, right? Keep this in mind. First of all, what I'm going to do, just going to put the Crash out so you can actually compare. We're going to compare it quickly. Yeah, so Crash, Archangel, alright? So mind you, as you can see here, again, based on mind drop, you can see here Archangel has higher DPS here. In terms of attack per second, the Archangel is faster, slightly, not by a lot. My Archangel deals electrical damage, Crash physical damage. In terms of crit chance, both are high. Archangel slightly higher, 42% higher. By the way, both of them are power revolver, keep this in mind. Bonus ricochet, you can see 95, no, kind of similar, you know, in a way. Shock chance 25% on the Archangel, bleeding chance 10%, and headshot multiplier higher on the Archangel. Again, both of them, even when you look at their, you know, how they look, they're quite similar in a way. You know, that's why people kind of debate between the two, which one is better. Well, we're gonna try them both, and you're gonna see where you can find something that feels more than just the stat themselves. But these are the stats. Both of them are powerful, but there are differences. I'm gonna tell you right now, and we're gonna see them as we play. All right. First of all, to be fair, we need to put vertical recoil aiming. All right. So let's see what here. Yeah, we have this one, and here we're gonna put you know. No, you know what? Actually, I'm going to put one. Alright, just going to put attachment here and attachment here as well. Alright. Alright, and in general, again, it's not like a build for it perfectly, but handguns, just upgraded it. Alright, it's not the kind of a, you know, not creating any build perfectly. Otherwise, I would probably put something else and move the one that I not really needed or doesn't add a lot, but, you know, just so you know that. Use it so they're going to feel, you know, very, very good. Not just ignore the skills and just, you know, they need to feel good and buffed up by the skills. Alright, so we start with the Crash first. Alright, with the Crash. Alright, and then we're going to move on and try to see, understand the differences between the two. Alright, enemies. We have enemies. Alright, first of all, let's shoot a bit from the distance. Alright, you see this is like slightly sway, right? And there's also a delay. This is something that, you know, there's a slight delay between the shots. And you see, if I want to... oh, I need ammo. Alright, let me grab ammo and we'll continue. Actually, maybe we can grab some ammo. Here, yeah, we have ammo. Alright, so let me show you. Alright, I try to shoot as fast as possible, alright? Look. So there's a delay, and I can actually feel it when I'm just pressing, and it just takes time, you know, delay between shots, alright? Now, I'm aiming and shooting, right? If I'm not aiming, still, there's kind of a delay, right? There's a delay between the shots, and you can easily feel it. Now, we're gonna change to... Oh, I don't need to do this. I'm going to change to... You can see it down. Archangel. Alright. Now we're going to check out Archangel. Look at this. Faster. Now we know this, right? By the stats, right? Because we see the attack per second. You see? Attack per second. It's higher on the Archangel. So the stat tells us that. But the thing is, then this is something noticeable. Usually when you see kind of a numbers, you know, and... it might not be a big difference, or it be a big difference, but you say here, oh, it's not a big difference, right? The number, you're gonna feel it. This is a kind of a delay between the shots, and this one feels like slow. It feels like, you know, like 1, right? The other feels like 2. That's what I'm trying to say. So the thing is that if you want to flick between enemies very fast, You need a certain speed to really kind of make it enjoyable, rather than, you know, waiting. You just want to go with the Archangel. I'm going to show you here, right? You're just going to go with, you know, shooting one enemy, second enemy, and third enemy. And if I want to do this with the crash, you see, I can't really do it fast. It's just this delay, just kind of and if they were closer, I can just go. So flicking won't be something more enjoyable, enjoyable like the Archangel. All right. So in that aspect, the Archangel feels more responsive. Right, I'm gonna shoot several shots. I'm just gonna change back to the crash, and you're gonna see the crash. You see? Slow. It feels slow, and the difference, you know, seems like more prominent when you do this compared to when you just look at the values. Then you say, oh my, it's not a big difference, but it actually, if you just feels the big difference. So this is something very important between the two, something that you should know. Now, in terms of sound, I just want you to hear something. I actually care about this. This is really fun that you have something kind of feel very, very powerful. So let's look first at the Archangel sound. I'm going to be quiet now. All right. Now the crash. Same, right? Same thing. Same thing. So here we actually don't have any difference at all. Just I think the same sound effect file actually for both of them. Alright, let's continue. Now in terms of looks, to do this, I actually gonna go to the morning because something is hard to find. Actually, let me see if you can hear it do this in the light. Press N. How both look, alright? So, let me see just what I'm holding now. I'm holding now the crash, alright? Let's take a look at the crash. I'm going to just remove the depth of field because it's interfering us to see this. Alright, look at those pants. Ha! Badass. Alright, this is the crash, alright? Looks how the crash looks like. Alright. I love the way Revolvers look in this game in general. It just looks... Alright. This is the crash. Alright. It's the crash. Alright, now let's take a look at the Archangel. Alright, so we're gonna just change here. Sorry, we're gonna change here. Oh, here. Just need to remember the keys. What am I doing? Take a look at the Archangel. Just remove that depth of field. Look at this. My opinion, this looks more badass. Very similar, as you can see. Very similar. But this one, I think, looks... Look at this. I think you can get it in different... maybe in different colors. I'm not sure, by the way, about that. But this one absolutely look badass, in my opinion. Now, the damage type are different, physical versus electrical. But keep in mind that it depends what you get. So, if you craft it, for example, the Archangel, you have a chance to get random damage type. And if you do the same goes to the crash, you can get random damage type as well. So, you know, I can't really say anything about this one, this comparison, because you can get either both of them can be the same type, depends what you get, or if you decide to recraft it to get a certain one. There are advantages for each one of them, but again, in general, this is not something that I can actually refer to in this comparison because you can get it in different damage types. So let's move on. Alright, the next thing that I want to check, we're going to check it out.
You dirty rat, I can smell you.
Alright. That's what I love about it. It's very, very fast. Very, very fast. It's faster. Fast enough. Alright, so let me show you. If I'm just going to shoot from the hip at the same location, right? Again, we're shooting with the Archangel, right? So... Alright, again, we are the car here, the line of the car, right? So, you see this script? We're going to change to... Okay, so ready? gonna put it here. Oh, what am I doing? Oh. Ah, it's not chosen. Crash. Alright. Ready with the crash? Let's go. Spread. About the same. The spread is about the same, both of them. So about the same, nothing here. They're very, very kind of similar weapons, but each one has its own advantages. So as you can see here, the different. That's why actually I played a crash, and then when I tried out the Archangel, it just felt better overall. Both of them were great, but I like the the electrical damage here. It was useful for me when fighting, when mechs and robots stuff. The shock chance was nice, because it can deal, damage to nearby enemies based on what I tried. When they kind of, it's kind of a shock, you can clearly see it. And yeah, overall, it just was a better weapon. And the thing is that the delay is something very crucial. I think that once you try it out, you can feel it. I think this is something that the thing that made me move from the crash to the Archangel overall. You can see, by the way, it changes sometime. I don't know why. When I'm going to choose, let me just check. Crash. You see, it changes. The volume. Let's see. Yeah, the volume now. You see, now it's anyway. You're gonna feel it. So you're gonna feel it once you're gonna do this. This is slight different attack per second, but once you try it, you can see this. This feels a bigger difference. I think that's the thing that you should check, try out and see for yourself, and see if we are okay with that or not. But again, both of them are very powerful, but I think the Archangel has the edge overall, and for the things that I mentioned, and this is why I think it's the better weapon of the two. Aside from the fact that it's one of the most enjoyable and fun weapons to use. I use it regularly, just so much fun. It just feels like, if you go with a professional shooter and you choose a pistol, kind of or go with a McCree pistol style, you're gonna choose this one and not the crash. It just feels more, again, responsive. And if you enjoy flicking enemies, shooting enemies in the face, when you're gonna do this with these weapons, this type of weapons, you want to go with the Archangel in general. So that's my opinion overall. If your opinion differ, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you soon on the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. Cheers. Bye bye.